I'm back. If you'll notice, this color's changed just a little more, and you'll see some pattern on this page. What I've done is I have added a Copic marker, and I just drew the circles, just like these circles. Just did a circle, okay? What I've taken is my trusty Sharpie poster point pen, ultrafine. Some of you may use the Uno Signaballs, and everyone's got their own version of white. This happens to be my fave. So I just drew circles in the center of each of those. Very simple. I'm taking a Portfolio water-soluble oil pastel. I like these because they're like crayons for grown-ups. They're cheap. You can get them anywhere. So what I'm doing is I am edging my page. If you've taken my class, you know I am very fond of this technique. Just scribbling across the top, the outside of the page. I'm just doing the blue. Notice I'm doing this page also. And I'm going over the side of this little doodle border. And now I'm taking my finger and I am using that to apply the color all along the edge. I'm drawing it into the page. If for some reason you have an aversion to using your finger, I totally get it. I understand. You can use a baby wipe. And I'll show you how the baby wipe works. I've got my color laid down, make it look whiter. And I am using my baby wipe. See, what happens is if you use the baby wipe, it removes a lot of the color. So, you know what? Not to despair. Trusty fingers again. And you know what? If it's not perfect, who's going to come get you? The journal police? I mean, really. Over here on this tag, just to unify, I'm going to do the same thing that I just did on the tops of my pages. And I am going to use my finger and spread it. Spread this luscious color all the way around. Now, just keep applying the color until your heart starts to sing. Really, that's what I do. I just keep going. Okay, so I got some color on the outside of this, color on the inside of this tag. Once again, demonstrate. Just take your color. It's the same blue. Notice, I'm not spending a lot of time here. I'm not worrying about this. I'm not fussing over it. Is there color in some places that's a little wider? Sure. You know what? That's what makes it look so terrific. Let's do the edge of this page. Same blue. Bring it down the edge. And around. And smudge. Technical term. Alright, we're going to go and just do the outside of this tag too. Over the edge. Down. And across. And yes, I am doing it over the washi tape. I'm doing it over the green and the yellow washi tape. This is what unifies your pages. Color unifies your pages. Pattern and texture unify your pages. So have fun with this. I hope I've answered a lot of questions. I will come back and show you what this page looks like, what the spread looks like when it's all finished. I've got my flap, my tip in, and inside, when I open the element, I've got an additional element where I've used a hole punch, some washi tape to hinge it, and I have inserted it on my tip-in page. It's given me plenty of room to journal. If you'll notice, all of the pages look pretty cohesive. Why? Because number one, the background colors are all very similar, even though they're all different kinds of copies, but they've been tied together with color and with texture and pattern. The pattern basically has been some of the circles that I've drawn and my stenciled elements. I did use the stencils, and that really ties the pages together. Even on the front, you can see just a hint of a little bit of a leaf. That's all we're going for, because the rest of this will be journaled. I've taken elements from my mail and from packages. It was a little tricky to glue this, but you know what? That's why God made clamps. So I hope you're having fun with the Documented Life project. I hope this has been helpful. And I thank you so much for your time and for watching this and for all of your wonderful compliments and comments. I can't tell you how they make my heart sing. Again, hope you enjoyed this. Have fun. Can't wait to see what you do. Namaste.